A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew chapter 20 verses 17 to 28. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. Jesus, now well on the way up to Jerusalem, took the 12 off to the side of the road and said, "Listen to me carefully. We are on our way up to Jerusalem. When we get there, the Son of Man will be betrayed to the religious leaders and scholars. They will sentence him to death. They will then hand him over to the Romans for mockery and torture and crucifixion. On the third day he will be raised up alive." It was about that time that the mother of the Zebedee brothers came with her 2 sons and knelt before Jesus with a request. "What do you want?" Jesus asked. She said, "Give your word that these 2 sons of mine will be awarded the highest places of honor in your kingdom, one at your right hand, one at your left hand." Jesus responded, "You have no idea what you are asking." And he said to James and John, "Are you capable of drinking the cup that I am about to drink?" They said, "Sure, why not?" Jesus said, "Come to think of it, you are going to drink my cup, but as to awarding places of honor, that's not my business. My Father is taking care of that." When the 10 others heard about this, they lost their tempers, thoroughly disgusted with these 2 brothers. So Jesus got them together to settle things down. He said, "You have observed how godless rulers throw their weight around, how quickly a little power goes to their heads. It's not going to be that way with you. Whoever wants to be great must become a servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be your slave. That's what the Son of Man has done. He came to serve, not be served, and then to give away his life in exchange for the many who are held hostage." The Gospel of the Lord. Reflections on the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 20 verses 17 to 28. Jesus is striding ahead towards Jerusalem. He knows for certain what awaits him in Jerusalem and has already spoken to his disciples about his impending torture, suffering, and death. It's a profound teaching about suffering. When we try to avoid suffering at all costs, we will spend our lifetime running, but it will catch up with us anyway. Then we will be the unwilling victims of sufferings. But when we choose to face the sufferings of our life head on, sustained by the example and the grace of Christ, we become heroes of faith. The disciples are bent on becoming heroes in the kingdom of Jesus. The desire of James and John to have important positions ahead of the rest of the 10 under the reign of Jesus was not well received by the 10. There was a potential threat of division among them. Jesus grabs the opportunity to give a powerful teaching on humility. "You want to be great?" Jesus says, "Then change your attitude. Quit thinking about how much status you have over the other people. Quit thinking about how much more intelligence or academic degrees you have over others. Quit thinking in terms of how much ability you have to manipulate and control outcomes. Quit thinking how high a position you hold in relation to others and how many people you can command from that position. It doesn't matter who your daddy is, or how long you have been a member of the church, or even how much better you could lead than the men in current leadership. Without love and a heart to serve, those things are all worth nothing. We see this principle illustrated in lives of the apostles later on. The otherwise destructive energy behind the urge to be greater was to be channeled into relationships of service. Their motivation would be drawn from the example of Jesus, whom they loved and whom they chose to follow.